Hi friends, today we are going to solve Sherlock and the Beast problem from the gritty algorithm section. The given problem statement is Sherlock Holmes suspects his arch enemy Professor Moriarty is once again plotting something diabolical. Sherlock's companion Dr. Watson suggests Moriarty may be responsible for MI6's recent issues with their supercomputer, the Beast. Shortly after resolving to investigate, Sherlock receives a note from Moriarty boasting about infecting the Beast with a virus. He also gives him a clue, an integer. Sherlock Holmes determines the key to removing the virus is to find the largest decent number having the number of digits. A decent number has the following properties. Its digits can be 3 or 5. A number of 3 it contains should be divisible by 5. A number of 5 it contains should be divisible by 3. It should be the largest of its length. So here we will get our first clue that it should be largest of its length and it should be formed by 5 or 3. So basically to get a largest of any number, basically at here you have to first introduce the 5. The value of 5 number should be at the first place, and the 3 number of 3 should be this at the after the number of 5s are completed, the 3 should be present there. It says that the number of 3s it contains should be divisible by 5. So number of 3s it contains should be divisible by 5 basically means that for example a number is a decent number. For example, it contains 5 3s. So this is a decent number. So if the decent number value is 5, then basically this would be our decent number. In this similar way, if the value of number is 3, means decent number value given here is n is equal to 3, then our decent number would be 5, because number of 5 it contains to be divisible by 3. This is the condition. In case n equal to 8, our decent number would become 555, and after that 5 3s. Kind of complicated, but if you get a hang of it, you will be understanding it very easily. So here what we have done is that the value of 5s are always would be introduced at the first, should be introduced at the first, because we want the largest number to be formed. So this is the basic concept. So basically we have to check, for example 8 is given, we have to divide, we have to split 8 such that the number of 3s that are present here, number of 3s that would be present here should be 5, and number of 5s that should be present here should be a multiple of 3. So this is the basic concept. For example, there could be a situation, for example, if your value is 9 and you are not able to form any number which would basically have any sequences of 5 or 3, which would be a multiple of 3 and 5 respectively, then you have to print -1. So this is the basic idea. So first we will declare a variable digits equal to n, and we will write a flag value and a comma b. What would be the values that you'll be storing in a comma b are the multiples of, what would be the multiples of 3 required and what would be the multiples of 5 required. So here the multiples of 3 and 5 are both 1 and 1, but there could be a situation where the multiples could vary. So we're initializing them, and we will write a loop for j in range of int digits divide by 3. So here we'll be checking that the largest 3-digit number multiple number that could be formed with a given n value. And we'll be looping it till -1 or basically 0, because the smallest j value could be 0, because there could be a situation where a total number of 3 digits present here could be 0, only 5s are present. So that's the reason. And here we'll be again checking digits minus these basic statements. These basic statements checks that the n value or the digits present here are both divisible by 3 and 5. At first we are checking that what is the largest number that could be formed, and we're subtracting the digits by that number, and the rest we are again checking if it's divisible by 5. In that way we are making sure that the number is divisible by both 5 and 3. So this is the basic idea. And if the value is possible, then we are assigning values. A would automatically become j and b would become digits. This same sequence. Here we are getting the multiples. So after that we are returning, because if this condition is satisfied, that basically means a number is possible which would contain both 5 and 3 numbers, which would be multiple of 3 and 5 respectively. Kind of a confusing thing, because these are just the opposite. 3 should be divisible by 5 and 5 should be divisible by 3, but you have to take care of it. Here you could be doing something like this. 5 multiplied by, as I told you, A is containing the number of multiples of 3, because here we have been told that the total number of 5s that would be present here would be a multiple of 3. So that's the reason we are multiplying it by 3. And similarly, we would be doing it for 3. Yes, this flag won't be required. And here, whatever number we are getting it, we have to just print it. Okay, some indentation errors. Have to check it. I guess it's correct now. Let's run the code. Yeah, we made one more mistake, is that we need to check it should not be float, so we should be double dividing it, because in normal Python syntax, if we're dividing 1 divided by 1, its value automatically becomes 1.0, but 1 double divided by 1 would become 1, and we require integer numbers to multiply that value to a string. So this is the basic concept. Let's submit the code. As you can see, it passed all the test cases successfully, and we have solved the problem, guys. So as always, please comment below if you have any better approach of solving the same problem with a more efficient algorithm which would be easier to understand or would have a better time complexity. Both of this would work. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned. Have a nice day.